Alright, hello there. I am Puppo01 and this is AOS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 Show 8B, and this will be the ranking match for the grappling division. So number 4 versus number 5. The wild card taking on the 5th spot basically. And that's the new 5th spot to be exact. As the former 5th spot is now the Fight for Gold champion. So let's get started with this. This phone been acting up. It's been, or device, or whatever you want to call it, it's been acting up with the what's the name? With the charging of the battery and stuff. There it goes. It's going up again. I don't know exactly what was wrong with it, but it's one of those things where like it doesn't charge with the cord you're using, even though the cord that you're using ain't nothing wrong with the cord. It just won't charge with it. So I bought a new charger and I like plugged that charger into it. Then I put the old one back in and the old one started working. So that's not bad. Oh, we don't need to go on there for that. My bad. I gotta sit down and talk to what's been done with this. Blue Rock Dojo. That's where they put these matches at. What's really done with this? Oh yeah, I gotta go that way. Well, I don't have to. I could went the other way. I need to get to where yeah. There. And these guys at the bottom of here. 10 minutes. 2 rounds. Okay, you should be 1 point. Should be on 10 points. That should be turned off. This should be turned off. This should be turned back on. Making sure it's on difficulty. Now I'll show you the rules right quick. Something I gotta tell you about it. I'll wait until we're done with this. So 10 minutes, 10 points, 2 rounds. Yeah. So as you already know, knockdowns are turned off and blood is turned off along with quick match. And then this is on, which is give up and time decision and bail save. All 3 of those are turned on. 1 point for takedowns, 1 point for rope escapes. 2 rounds, 10 points, and 10 minutes per round. Once again, making sure it's on the hardest difficulty, which it already was, so we can get started. Yeah, man, the ones that like go for their grapples right away just seem to be excelling with this. But like when it gets to that title match, the shoot wrestlers, bitch, I pressed start. I did that for the other ones. God damn it. It's not the first time I accidentally pressed start. I ain't accidentally pressed start that time though. I think I pressed my hand was near the A or E button. Yeah, cause I was finna press start, but then I think I did press start this time. Either way, that's my bad. I gotta get better at that. Once I have a fucking, actual I'll probably be doing this on a keyboard or something. I'm probably gonna buy a PS4 with the money I have, since they still are making PS4 games. I want to wait for a PS5. I probably got half of what it costs to get a brand new PS5, but I'm definitely gonna get a PS4 first because in a year or so we're gonna have a new version of the PS5 and shit. So I don't want to just buy it just because it just came out and shit. Only way I'll buy a PS5 when like the first thing out is if the game I want is on there instead of PS4, and that's The Last of Us 2. I really want that game. When that game comes out, pretty sure it'll be on PS5. It may come out on PS4, who knows. Tadano, I think that's how you want to say that. he's already got 2 points scored. I think they were both with the double underhook suplex. Yeah, double. I think I'll call it double overhead throw suplex. Because it's like a belly to belly, but it's a double underhook. Hey, he's doing well so far. He could possibly win this. His other character who's similar to him, but not really. They just both like to go for like basically like a lot of standing grapples and stuff like that more than they like to go for submissions. Is Alexander Kirkland. I think it's Curling. I keep on saying Kirkland because Kurt is C-U-R-T and shit. That's how you spell Kurt. So it's Curling. Yep. Keep on getting those grapples. Wonder what a match like how between those two will play out. A feature I wish was on this game was the ability to do like this point system thing, but with multiple people in it. You know, that would be really cool. Cause I'm not talking about that team elimination gauntlet. I'm talking about like do a fair 4-way, or in the case of like Fire Pro Wrestler or something like do like an 8-man match, and like, you know, let's say everybody has a set number of points they have. Like, you get points for scoring more points than everybody else. Like, you can do it like that, where like the person who makes points in the Battle Royale wins, like a Iron Man match or whatever like that. Play with multiple people. Or you could do it like once all the points for a certain character is gone, they lose, and whoever has the least amount of points taken away from them is ultimately a winner. So you can do it 2 ways, you know? I was thinking about that, because like what if we had like 4 or 8 KO artists in the ring, and like they're all fighting at the same time, and like to be eliminated you gotta get KO 3 times. But it's still like how this game does shit. Once you eliminate, you go to the back. You don't go to ringside. I swear. I hate that. Hate that shit when they go to ringside on any of these freaking wrestling games. Look at that, man. He already got 6 suplexes. That's how he got every single punch. I'm pretty sure he hasn't done enough to do, you know, other type of things. Yeah, it could be a little bit longer. I try to have it to the point where you can hear the sound, but, you know, it won't be all messed up with my voice in between the sound and whatnot. God damn, he is dominating this match right now. 4 minutes in, he already got 7-point score. I don't think my character even did that good, you know? It's impressive. Yeah, this is definitely his division. I'm glad I put him in that Fist by Chance qualifier, because like I had him with I think he was in one of the Combatants, on one of those Combatants teams for the Crowning Tournament, and I realized that this motherfucker should have been in, you know, the grappling division, because I never put him in the grappling division. He was in the KO division. I don't think I ever put him in the KO division. I'll put people who don't have KO moves in the KO division. But I put him in the, what was it, the MMA division, the PW division, and the Absolute division. He was part of that, crowning tournament for the Combatants. And I think he was part of the Faction 3 crowning tournament. He should have been here this whole time. Look at that. We're coming up on 5 minutes and he's about to win this. Yeah, he could. No, Prey will win in 5. Prey, I say he may get the job done before the 6-minute mark. But you know what may end up happening also? He has yet to lose a point. You know? Right now, this is 9 straight unanswered points by him. And that makes 10. Wow. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So 310 seconds he got that much done. And we double up the time. Well, no, it's not doubling up the time. It's time and a half. So time and a half would give us an extra 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We will actually real time would be 7 minutes. Yeah, it will actually be 7 minutes and 45 seconds that he got done. Wow. Right? Yeah, 235 goes to that. Yeah, that'll be 7 minutes and 45 seconds. That's congrats to him. Yep, I'm gonna make sure I screenshot it. So, you're able to see right there, that's versus Tiger, but what I'm basically gonna do is go on here right quick. Cause, alright, great for him. Next up would be no contenders match, as you can already see. Combat Sambo, he's gonna be part of that. Good for him. But the reason I'm going on here to show you what I'm talking about, because it'll be easier to do it this way than do it the other way. So we go in here, scroll down. I think that should be the only thing on here. Wait, oh, this is right here. Well, let's move that right now. I think I can move that right now to the thing before it already be on here. And then I can finish talking about what I'm talking about. Alright. So as you know, Rage lost again. It wasn't that bad, but you know, it wasn't a close match. You know, he pretty much did get dominated again. So you know, I tried to redo his stuff again, but this time around, I made multiple characters. I had multiple AI sets for him. So this is the original AI set. Is with the new, I changed some moves around, so he do have some new moves, and you'll be able to see him use those moves come show, what is that, show 8C very soon, because that'll be the first match, that'll be the second match of show 8C, because first will be the Fist by Chance match for the KO division, then will be the ranking match for the KO division with number 3 taking on number 4. And he'll be going against Fatal. So you see, with the new moves and stuff like that, the original AI set is still couldn't win, lost by 3, which is decent. That's respectable to only lose by 3. But this was a title match rules, so this was 12 3-minute rounds. You know, with 15 points. And blood stoppage wasn't a factor. Same thing with no contenders match. So it's just blood was just turned on and stuff. Then this was the worst one. I forgot what it was because I already deleted all this crap off of here. But this was the worst AI settings I had for the character. Look at that. Lost by 12. I mean, yeah. Lost by 12 because he only got 3 knockdowns. So yeah, he did lose by 12. This one lost by 4. That was respectable. I think the color of his shorts was supposed to be like blue or something. I didn't want to use none with red because you know the actual character is supposed to be red, and I use black because black is supposed to be what Solus is. Yeah. And then you got this one. This is the one that did the best. He won by 10. And then I did he won by 10 and he was on the blue side. He came out first. So he was on the blue side, the contender side. Red side is the favorite comes out on the red, the contender comes out on the blue, and stuff like that. And then he even won the rematch where he was on the red side and the other guy was on the blue side. Both of all these were against Karate Master. So after I saw he was able to win twice, I thought, like, hell, let's see what he does against the actual champion, And look at that. He even won this one by 7. He won this by, my bad, not by 7. He won this one by 8. Yeah. 7 is how much, Midas Punch scored. So going into his match versus Fatal, he's looking pretty good, man, with the new AI settings I did for him. So his stuff has much improved, and I already changed it around and everything and saved it on the character and everything. So he got some new moves that I got him using now. And on top of that, he also have, new AI settings. We can look at those right quick as well. He's the character that's all the way at the bottom of this. Because every character has 3 AI settings. There's the one which is just basically their personality and stuff like that with what they go for with this or that. Main thing I changed about this is you see it right there up at the top on the right hand side where it's telling you about the at the very top on the right hand side, like that's just your stance, and I put pro wrestling on there for it. And then he still has, and I think that's about it I changed. And I'm not sure if this, and this is one of the other changes I think I made, where it's now 4 for the body, these is all out. When you see this go to the screen, this is me. When you see this screenshot, this is just for offense with the attributes, like what happens when you attack the head, body, arms, legs, and high flying. That's the order this is going in for offense. And he still has 5 for the head, but now he has 4 for the body, and he has a 2 for the arms and a 3 for the legs. Now, the reason that he has a 2 for the arms is because, let's say he goes for let's say if he has his finisher, he goes for the ultimate, let's say he has his finisher and he goes for the shoot double leg takedown. Now once he gets into full mount and he goes for arm bar, because he has his finisher, it'll be easier for him to hit the arm bar and get the tap out anyway. Plus, he has this right here on the right hand, on the left, my bad, not the right hand, but the left hand side from the top, the number 3 one. The third one, that's how his reversals are. When you got martial arts as your reversal, you'll use, like when people are trying to lift you with suplexes and stuff like that, you'll counter into a reverse armbar. So he also has that. And then this stuff, which is for the back and stuff like that, he has for ready, he does grappling on the ground. He does on the ground. He has going for ground strikes. That's the main thing he's gonna go for. He'll still go for his, submissions and stuff like that, but first option is gonna be ground strikes and stuff like that. Then, like, what do you prefer to go for? Strikes or, grapples? He prefers to go for either or because he's balanced. And then as far as are you offensive or defensively? He's always defensive. So that's what I got going on for him. So that's how I changed and him improved and why he's as good as he is now. There was just a slight couple of little tweaks and stuff like that. Because the previous one had it where it was, what was it? The previous one had it for like offense and defense. I think I had it for mostly offense. So now it says mostly always defense because it was mostly offense. So now it's always defense. So that's the only thing that really changed about this stuff. Besides like the regular standard, like when they're on the, like, because the 4 little categories that you see at the very top of here, Let's talk about the two that's on the left side is, during the match. The two on the right is for finishing the match. What you tend to go for when you're getting ready to finish a match. So that's how that all plays out. And I just like him to go for the, ground strikes. Because when they're laid out on their back, he goes for the jumping senton drop or splash or whatever the heck you want to call it. The senton splash or whatever like that. And like that I got for him does KO damage. So that's why I want him to go for that as frequently as possible and stuff like that. And that a couple of his actual moves are like different now and stuff like that. One of them being his counter punch, he won't go for his own strike where he counters the right-handed punch. He goes for something else. And I think one of his ground attacks has changed, and it's pretty much about it. I don't think anything else I've done has really done anything with him though. Yeah, but yeah, that character is vastly improved, and I don't need to do nothing for Russian Tiger because I already improved upon his stuff, since he lost in the title match, because after they lose to the champion, I try to fix the AI so when next time they go against the champion, they'll have a better shot at it. But I'm thinking that I should just do the same thing with every character and just have, a list of different options that I want to try out for the characters and stuff like that, instead of just, figure out how to improve it without actually having multiple ways or multiple options for the character for improvement. Because that's probably why a lot of characters tend to just, I improved the AI settings, but it could possibly be improved more, and I need to see what moves are hindering their performance, because now that I'm improving better with adapting the characters to make them fight better the next time around against everybody, it's starting to be hard just to have what always worked for a character. Starting to see that that's not going to be the case no more, because Rage had a good streak of winning for 6 straight pay-per-views to fit his title at 6 straight pay-per-views, but come a time and place where you're going to need to improve, and I'm glad I was able to improve upon him, because it's about that time. You got to learn to adapt, and that one loss he had was horrific. Let's go out of this. Let me see that this is on there. Yeah, his stuff is on there. And I want to go onto the slot for that, slot 8 and look at nothing, because it may have messed that up. So I didn't want to mess that up. Even if it did, that's simple. When it's just one character I got to get from the one of the slots, that's easy as hell. It's when there's multiple characters from different, slots. That's when shit starts to get hard, And I think I only can look for 4 of them. I think I can only look for 8 of them at a time and stuff like that. And only 3 of them per, and only 2 slots per thing or something like that. But I know I can look for all 8 of them because I've done that for the, the, whatever it's called. I keep on forgetting. But yeah, coming up next will be the normal contenders match, and the rules don't really change from this to a contenders match. Yeah. And that's one of the things I was thinking. I probably should put a certain rule in there for each of for all the categories. But reason I don't got blood for the grappling division, because even though there are grapples that can do blood damage, you're more likely gonna do blood damage with a strike or something. You can do it with your grapples, but I don't want matches in it because somebody was punched when it says this is the grappling division. That would be stupid. That's why the blood is turned off, because if I had the blood turned on, I may end up making it a blood stoppage, Even though there are cases of, using throws, drop somebody on their face, of course they can bleed and stuff like that, but I ain't want there to also, because I can't make the game differentiate you from you getting KO blood damage by only grapples or only by strikes. So that's why it's set to what it is. So that's why, again, the grappling division is called the grappling division and not, this or that division, because it's grappling because only ways you can score is by using grappling maneuvers. In the KO division, only reason that's not called a striking division is because you can score KO damage with grapples as well as with strikes. Let they be, ground strikes, running strikes, high flying strikes, or, standing strikes. But you can also do the same thing with grapples as well. So that's why I got it all set up the way it is with the game and stuff like that. So yeah, to the next one later. Yeah, this is just on 26 minutes. And, it is charging. Okay. Because we started with it at 19 or 20, so it did go by like 15. Alright. This old charger is working better again. Alright, so to the next one later. And hope you're enjoying all this good stuff and you're being safe.